What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review for the Transformers Cyber Battalion Optimus Prime. Continuing with our series of Walgreens Cyber Battalion figures, we have the leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime. Here you see him in his truck mode. Yeah, his legs are right there. Rolls okay. I can't seem to get all the wheels to roll at once on here, unfortunately. It's just a matter of it all staying down, which it doesn't, because nothing locks in right here. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's what the cab looks like. Got some blue in here, some yellow on the headlights. Look okay. It's kind of like a metallic blue almost. The figure plastic itself is kind of like this swirly looking plastic. You know the type of plastic I'm talking about? You can see it a little better on the top here. It's almost translucent, but it's not. It's weird. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the wheels look good. You got some silver on the wheels, which is nice. Autobot symbol up there. Gray here for the grill. Now this one is a little more complicated in transformation, so that makes it a little better, but it's small. These guys don't really scale well with each other. And let's see. Yeah, you go with Jetfire there as a size comparison. And I don't have the other guys transformed, but if you give me a second, I will, because these guys don't take long at all to transform. That's what's kind of cool about these, I think. If you want like simple transforming figures, these aren't bad. And yeah, very simple transformations. 6 to 8 steps depending on which one. I don't believe any of them are more than that. There you go. Here's Bumble Bee. As you can see, Bumble Bee is huge. And that didn't take any time at all, right? Bumble Bee is huge compared to Optimus. Very strange. I mean, they're all... In robot mode, he's a lot bigger than Bumble Bee, but in car mode, yeesh. It's not completely tabbed in right. Hey, I did it really fast. But yeah, as you can see, big discrepancy there. But okay, it's not so bad. Yeah. So let's get to transforming these guys. As I always say with my Transformer reviews, you know, don't look at my transformations for your how-tos. That's probably not a good idea. I'm not good at this. I don't do things in order. And let's move this up. And there you go. As you can see, that was really simple. And his head is right in here. There you go. That's it. There is Optimus Prime. Now, quickly, I'd like to talk about this. I've been trying to find the info all night, and you know, as whether these are based on other molds or not. I found a few people talking on the TFW boards about it, that maybe they're probably oversized Legends class figures, and friend of the channel and page, Omar Howard, pointed out and showed me some pics on Facebook of the Bumble Bee, of a older Legends-sized Bumble Bee, where, you know, there's elements taken from an older figure and upsized for sure. So while I don't think any of these guys are directly just oversized, there's definitely elements in the transformation and parts of the legs and arms, depending on the figure. I think the head sculpts might be all new. One figure I took out to check that out was this little dude. And there is some similarities for sure in the sculpt, but it's also, you know, like you see in his arms as well. You know, it's not exact, but there is similarities. So thanks to Omar for pointing that out to me. I wouldn't have taken that guy out otherwise. But taking a look, my camera is all in a weird spot right now, so if you see any weird movements here, well, like my fingers right in front there, you know why. And I'm getting like, yeah, I'm like losing focus. The sculpt on this Optimus isn't bad. You know, I kind of like what he's looking like there. I had to fix a couple things on the camera. There was definitely something wrong here. So there we go. Now that's better. So yeah, I like the shape of this Optimus. It looks pretty cool. He's slender, but he's pretty nice, you know? Not a bad looking figure. Can't do too much, but you know, he's definitely not bad. I like how his arms look, and you know, the legs are pretty Optimus-y. And the head sculpt, I really dig this head sculpt. I think it's really nice. It's kind of like somewhere between like an animated looking head sculpt and a IDW looking one. It's like somewhere in there, you know? Check that out. And for the most part, these paint jobs, what paint is on here, it's very little, have been rather clean, so that's pretty cool. You check out his head, it looks pretty good. His eyes look nice, and the silver on the top here and on his face is very clean, very nicely done. And again, that plastic is kind of like a little pearlescent, so that's pretty cool. The Autobot symbol's there to look alright. We saw the paint over here. That looks fine. This is just molded plastic. Got the yellow again there. And you got the silver at the bottom of his feet, and that looks pretty good. And you know what? The silver on the wheels like really make it like look nice on the sides. So kudos to them for painting these. They could have not have done it, you know. They didn't do it on the other figures, so I like that Optimus has those wheels like that. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't mind this one. I really like it actually. Like just, you know, just looking at it just like that, it's pretty cool. His head for articulation, let's look at that, is just on a swivel, and because of this back piece, you can't really do too much. That's unfortunate. So there's that. His arms, I mean, you could move these around if you want for extra articulation. They don't tab in either anywhere, so they're just kind of there. He can swivel around, and he can't come out, which is a little bit of a bummer. But then he does have like a bicep swivel there, and a ratcheted elbow joint, so that's not bad. You can turn around his upper chest due to the transformation, which is good. And you can bend him a little bit, also due to the transformation, so that's helpful, you know. Legs are on ratchet joints, and it's pretty good. Very nicely done, nice and tight, but not too tight. And then swivel to the side, back and front. So really, full Van Damme here, you know. as Bobby Skullface would say. Very good. And I might as well say it. And the full Monty. What? I know Bobby. I could say it. And really, that's it for the articulation. But yeah, I don't mind this one. I like it. I think it's pretty decent. So far, I like him better than Prowl, and definitely better than Bumblebee. Bumblebee's terrible. But let's bring in Prowl, because this is very interesting here that I'm about to show you. Prowl is actually bigger than Optimus, which is very, very odd. Prowl's just wide, too. He's buff. That's a buff Prowl. So, I dig this Prowl, too. You know, like, if you saw the review on him before, before these guys, this won't be posting till the morning. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I dig this Prowl. He's not bad. Let's take a look at another. I'm bringing the usual suspects that I've been bringing in on these videos. Sentinel Prime there as another Voyager class figure. Very different, definitely a different scale of Voyager, but definitely, Voyager-sized. Voyager-esque sized. Here is Perceptor as the deluxe to compare with. So you can see how much bigger he is there. We'll bring in Rumble. You can see that. And who did I have here? Leader class Powdermaster Prime there. So, there you go. There's the size comparisons, and that's all I got on this guy. I like him. If you're a Prime collector, if you don't have this guy, if you didn't get him from overseas or whatnot, I think he's worth having. He's pretty cool. And if you just like Transformers and simple transformations, this one's simple, but it's got, a little extra going on, and I dig it. It works out. So far, I think in alt mode, he's the weakest, but in robot mode, I really like him. So, alright guys, yeah, that's all I got. Let's bring in even closer, why not? So please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and until next time, peace out, peeps.